Hey, this is Chris from GuitArmy, and in today's guitar lesson, I'm going to be showing you how to play some cool metal guitar licks in the style of Kirk Hammett. All right, so for lick number one, I'm going to slow it down a little, but it's going to sound like this. I like this because it's kind of simple. There's not a whole lot going on. It is kind of hard to do fast. It is a little tricky depending on what speed you're doing it, but you can do it slow or fast. It sounds cool either way. All right, they're all 16th notes, and if I go real slow, I'm going. So I'm starting off with a pull off from 13 to 10, then plucking 13 on the second string, going back to 10 on the first string, and then I'm doing two double pull offs, going 10 to 13. And so how I'm picking it is I'm picking the first 13 to 10, I'm doing a pull-off, then picking down on the second string, and then picking down again. I'm doing all this down. And then, so I'm going down, 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 almost like you're kind of sweeping, going from the second string to the first string, kind of sweeping down. It's not sweeping, but I'm doing two down strokes in a row. So I'm picking down, pull off, down, down, then pull off, pull off. It's up to you whether you want to pick both pull-offs. Like, if I was going to do that, I'd probably go pick down and then up for the second one. Or you might just want to go where you do, you pull off everything. So like that's kind of fun. And this can be used in, like this is in D, but I can move it up here and do an E. It's basically wherever your first finger is, that's the root. Go up here and do it in G. So it's very movable. It's a fun little lick that doesn't involve too much picking, because you get a couple kind of cool pull-offs, and you can do it anywhere on the neck. Doesn't matter what key you're in, you can pretty easily change it to that key. So that was lick number one. If you're interested in getting your own copy of these guitar licks, I created a PDF that you can download. The link is going to be down in the description. This lick number two, I think, is a lot of fun. It incorporates a skill that is really useful for guitar and playing rock and metal. If I slow down lick number two, it's going to sound like this. So the key to playing lick number two is getting the picking right. So normally what I do, to me, it feels like I'm just going down, up, down. It just feels like I'm going down, up, down, up. So a lot of times I start down for the pull-off, but as soon as I get into the pattern, I'm picking up on the first string on the first string to do the pull-off. So I'm picking up, pulling off, then going down, down, up. So you're going up, down, down, up. That's a really important rock picking pattern. If you can get that down, you can do all kinds of things. You can do all kinds of fun picking patterns and apply it to major scales, minor scales, whatever scale you want to work with. So this is lick number two is one you really want to work on. And Kirk Hammett uses this lick a lot in a lot of his solos. So if you're really into Metallica and Kirk Hammett, then this is one you're going to want to really work on. All right. So once again, and basically, if you're wondering how is this functioning, how's it functioning in D, in D minor? That's how I'm thinking of it. And what I'm doing here is I'm thinking of this A right here. And I'm thinking that is the 5 minor chord. In the key of D, the 5 chord is A minor. So what I'm doing here, this is an A minor triad. It's going A, C, E, A, C, E. And so that's how I'm coming up. That's where the lick comes from. This is an A minor triad. I think of it like the triad for the 5 chord. Then the next one, what's happening here is I'm using this B flat here, and that's the flat 6 major chord. the B flat major chord. So this is like root, third, fifth. So that's what this is. And then I could have gone up here to C and did the flat 7, the flat 7 major triad. But instead I chose to go up here to D and just go back to the root. So this is the root, flat third, and fifth of a D minor triad. Yeah, I'm calling it a triad, but obviously you can't play all three at the same time. But that's what it is, 1, flat 3, and 5. So once again, if I play the lick, it's going to sound like... And this is also movable. You can move this wherever you want. You just have to think of, like, if it's going to be in the key of E, then you have to think of this and then start the lick, like move it over to the second string. That kind of thing. So you can move it into any key pretty easily. And just that picking pattern is really important for playing some really cool metal licks. And that was lick number 2. Are you a beginner guitar player or an intermediate guitar player and you watch a lot of YouTube videos and you have trouble kind of tying it all together? What does it all mean? How do you use it? I think I can help you. I have my own guitar teaching platform called GuitArmy, and I have a membership you can sign up for, GuitArmy All Access membership, where it gives you access to all my online courses, probably 150 different guitar riffs with tabs and everything, and courses on rhythm, guitar lead, scales, everything you can think of. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, check the link down in the description. For this lick number 3, what I'm doing here is, I'm thinking of it in D minor. So this is the fifth, and then the root, and we're just kind of going across. We're going 10, 10. We're going to go, and then we're going to go do a pull off from 13 to 10, and then a pull off from 12 to 10. So this is fun whether you do it fast or slow. I think it gets pretty noisy if you just let it ring. Like, I don't want to hear that A ringing that much. So I would probably recommend doing a little bit of palm muting. And you can kind of ease up on the palm muting so it doesn't ring continuously. So for me personally, there's something about that one that I find a little tricky to play really fast, but so if I wanted to get it down really well, I would go, go nice and slow, and you can see my picking here, how I'm picking it. I'm going down, down, then up, pull off, down, pull off. That's just how I'm picking it. You can pick it however you like. But that was lick number 3. That one's a lot of fun. And it's, once again, as I mentioned, with all the other ones, you can move it around to any key that you want. If you were in F, you just have to know where F is on the first string. And then you can move it around and apply it to any key that you're in. And that was lick number 3. So lick number 4, it's going to sound like this. And what I'm doing, or what Kirk likes to do, is use triplets. Whether it's quarter note triplets or eighth note triplets, he likes to utilize those a lot, and it's a really cool feel. Everything gets boring if it's kind of all divided, whether it's quarter notes, eighth notes, or 16th notes. So the triplets kind of gives it a more interesting feel. So if I was doing a rhythm with just eighth notes, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, if I was doing quarter notes, I'd be going. Yeah, that's a little boring. If I was doing eighth notes, I'd be going. There's nothing wrong with that, but it sounds kind of cool. Basically, when you're doing quarter note triplets, it's compound time. You're doing 3 quarter notes in the space of 2 quarter notes. So it would sound like this. It's a very cool feel. It takes some practice. So if you're unable to play quarter note triplets, I would get a metronome. You can probably get a free metronome, or just find a metronome that will do ticks for quarter note triplets and eighth note triplets. And you will find that it is endlessly fun to put that into your lead playing. And that was lick number 4. All right, for lick number 5, it sounds like this. And if I showed you how I was picking that lick, it would look like this. So I'm considering this one out of D minor as well. The D minor scale is here. So basically, to me, this is, I know it's position 5, but to me, it's the 4th position of D minor. You can however you want to call this. Whatever position you want to call that's fine. So with this lick, what's happening here is we're using eighth note triplets. So for each beat, like 1, 2, 3, we're going triplet, 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 triplet. So this is a lot of fun. I think this one's particularly fun if you palm mute it. If you're going so I think when you're playing and you want to put in some triplets, sometimes palm mute them. They sound really cool. And that was lick number 5. Just basically, in lick number 4, we did some quarter note triplets, and lick number 5 we're doing some eighth note triplets. The triplets are really fun to put into your playing, and I think they really pop. Like if you're doing a solo and you put in some triplets, it really makes your solo, it'll make that section stand out, which is a great tool for your lead playing. Hey, thanks for taking the time to check out this guitar lesson. If you enjoyed it, maybe consider subscribing to the channel, liking it, or leaving a comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson.